I'm Gina.
And I'm Geoff. Welcome to episode 16.
16. Episode
And
16.
we're doing it in a very unique place.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got we're not doing the restaurant thing. We're going to cook a meal. What are we cooking, Gina?
We're cooking turkey souse, which is a Bahamian staple meal. And it's one of my favorite meals to cook. You know, I'm going to use my mother's recipe that she taught me. And it's a very simple meal and very economical because we are living in economical times since VAT is coming. The 12% VAT is now going to be in effect on July the 1st. So basically, Geoff and I wanted to show how we can shop economically during these hard economic times here in the Bahamas. And we went to Quality Supermarket, which you saw in the earlier show in
Episode 2.
It was episode 2, yeah.
Episode 2.
And we went and we just got a few items. We got about 10 limes, green plantain, because we're using green plantains instead of potato, right? To make it more islandy and healthy. And we got a bottle of allspice, 1 yellow onion, and a package of turkey wings. Turkey wings only cost $4.87 because apparently cut up turkey wings are about I think it's $1 a pound, $1.06 a pound, and so we got 5 pounds of it. Came to $4.87. So right there, that could be 3 or 4 days meal, and all of that all the ingredients for tonight's meal came to, is that $10.68 plus it had a coupon, I don't know, some sort of coupon, so they subtracted 34 cents, so it came to $10.34. The VAT tax is at 7.5%, came to 78 cents, and the total came to $11.12. So tonight's dinner is going to only cost us $11.12. And for those that need to calculate VAT while you are shopping, just all you have to do basically with the 12% coming is just take what you would spend regularly, 7.5%, and just double it. And that'll give you an idea of the tax that you're going to pay at the counter. So you can start counting, and while you're shopping, you can start counting to make sure that you stay in budget. So it's a very important tool in economizing so that you could feed yourself and your family.
Oh, and we have a unique location. Mm-hmm. This is featured. It wasn't featured. What happened here, this is my father's kitchen. What happened here was featured in episode 4. There was an exploding marinade bottle. Yes. And it happened right here.
Yes, right. This is
in
the area right here.
This sink. I had the bottle. There was a little bit of effervescence. You opened up the bottle a little bit. Mm-hmm. And of course, you didn't want to open it up smart on your behalf, and that's when I decided to do my man thing and say, "Look,"
because I heard the gas coming out of the bottle. You know, I heard shh like that.
And so that's when I came in, opened it up with great vigor, and the last thing I saw was orange coming into my face, and like a superhero mask. It surrounded me. Goat pepper, which every country has. Every country has its own pepper.
That's great.
I have a sense of humor about it now. I didn't then. But everyone has a different pepper, jalapeno, just to give you an idea how strong goat pepper is. Mm-hmm. So it started to
Scotch bonnet.
Sear. Scotch bonnet is another name that's often used
for the goat pepper.
The goat pepper, and then it started to burn, and then I rushed to the bathroom which
Like
is
this.
dark.
Ah, my eyes are searing. My eyes are searing. And you rush to the bathroom.
Rush to the back. There we go. And it was a little bit more bright, as you can see. We were making sure. So I survived it here. I will be the sous chef.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be cutting up the onions and even the pepper. I'll be cutting up, and I'll show you. This is, imagine a marinade filled with that and liquid lime and everything. And so there it is, and I'll be cutting up, and I'll show you exactly how all of this all works. My sous chef part, because everything's going to be on this plate that I cut and everything. So we are going to do a little something. We're going to set the camera so that you can see everything that's going on.
So ready? You want me to start? Okay. So now let me just go ahead and open up the turkey wings. Oh boy, Jeff, this looks really good. This looks very tasty. And it's very, very healthy as well. Okay, now I washed out the bowl. So what I'm gonna do is start taking the pieces of. You know what? Let me just wash them like one by one.
And what you're gonna do in this bowl is you're gonna marinate. Basically, you're gonna get them to soak up inside
get them to soak up the lime, right, and into the meat, because that's what makes the souse really good, is when you can get all that nice islandy flavor, and the lime and the allspice. You want to get that into the meat. So.
And the allspice. We were gonna entitle this show "Bread Basket Items, Circus and Gaming."
Circus, and circuses and gaming, because we realize the government is into bread and games. You know what I mean? Every government around the world is into bread and games. That's a old Roman
axiom, phrase.
Old Roman political trick.
And basically, since we have the 12% going up, as with every populace, people want to see where that money goes. So we thought it best, since, if you can have the gaming, because we have gaming here in this country, which is being taxed very high, is if we could have some kind of party every month, some kind of carnival every month. And every 2 weeks, pay for people's groceries, a certain amount, of course, and there's some kind of lottery or some kind of ticket that you get. So anyone who is suffering, they get, a certain amount, every 2 weeks.
The Bahamas is just like Rome.
There you go. There we go. We're just missing.
We need a Coliseum.
Yes, we're just missing some.
Or no, didn't the Chinese give us a Coliseum?
Yes, they did. They gave us a Coliseum.
They built us a Coliseum.
They built us a sports stadium.
That's right, a number of years ago. So,
So we do technically have a Coliseum.
All part of the gaming.
So we also want to encourage those who are, unfortunately, a big thing that's happening in many countries are gangs, and a lot of young people out of work. So if we can get them, boxing each other and some kind of game, that would take in different type of game, and maybe we can
something to distract them.
Something very positive. So we're coming up with different ideas, and also the Bahamas definitely needs to join the NBA. Someone needs to get on that.
The NBA or the WTO?
Well, we're going to be part of the WTO. We need that.
Oh, definitely.
But we have so many people here who play basketball and who are so talented.
Yeah, you
want
to throw this out? You want me to hold that?
Yes.
While you go ahead and throw that out?
Camera.
Okay.
And,
so Jeff is like throwing out
I like it. I am the sous
Geoff
chef,
is so good. You know what I mean? He's so helpful with me in the kitchen. So that's why I love him. Thank you. Oh, look at you. Oh, you're so cute.
My new haircut and all.
Look at, yeah, Geoff got a
There we
new
go.
haircut.
Mwah.
That's right. So now this is the turkey
There we go.
that we have. Okay, yeah, go ahead and get that. Get that, and here, let me just dry off a little bit.
So this is a meal that we can experience for quite some time. You know, because there's enough turkey there, and what happens is that, and due to refrigeration, it gets even better. It gets a stronger taste.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'll do all the cutting. And you're gonna,
with the cutting?
yeah.
I'm just gonna rinse off the
Okay,
lines.
and you're gonna hold the camera.
Okay.
And
So I'll just, so you can cut. I'm gonna you can start with the lines. I mean, if you, yeah, yeah.
we'll start with the lines. Okay.
Yeah. So you can.
I'll get the lines cut. Now, how would you like me to cut the lines?
Just in half.
Just in half.
Yeah, and then just,
Plain.
and just start squeezing them on
Okay.
on
the turkey.
On the turkey. Right. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna rinse off the lines.
We're gonna put this camera right here so that you can see us.
We can turn it around.
Okay. I think in the record mode, it's not.
I'll hold the.
You hold it.
I'll
Okay.
hold it. I'll hold it while you cut the lines up and.
So we got 10 lines. And there we go.
There
I'll
we
start
go.
that.
All right, so let
And-
me dry off my hands and then you can start cutting up the lines.
Okay.
And just, woohoo. All right.
Here we go.
Okay, let me just put that on the side.
These are the stamps that they have. When you fill them all out, you got $1. That's $1. Okay, you ready?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Gotcha. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Geoff is going to cut up all the limes. Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Geoff.
I used to be a bartender a long time ago, so I had a lot of lime experience.
No, that way? The other way.
You like it the other way? See, now it's a bartender thing.
Oh, okay.
No.
know
You
what?
are the chef.
Let me let you do it.
You're the chef, baby.
I'm sorry.
I'm the sous chef.
I know. I'm just.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm the sous chef. So I'll be squeezing all of this on the turkey. And like you said, there's the goat pepper. No more marinade. At least when you buy marinade, you are to cool it. Cool it before you open it. You get some great marinades at Potter's Key.
Right.
And we'll be taking some tours to another spot in another episode. But we definitely wanted something intimate. Gina and I have had a tough summer.
Oh yeah. It's excruciatingly hot.
It's the humidity is unreal, and we have both had to deal with all kinds of things that everyone has to deal with.
Just trying to keep cool, you know.
Yes.
It's you know. We need a lot of like.
But I'm gonna tell you, I ain't complaining about being in the Bahamas. I prefer to be here than anywhere else on earth. California came very close to where I wanted to, comes a good second, but I prefer the Bahamas.
That lime smells so good and fresh, Geoff.
It is.
Look at oh man, look at that.
There we go.
Look at that. Look at all that. Look at Geoff.
There we go. Here we go.
You must have been a really good bartender too.
You know what? I was so good I don't need to do it anymore.
Bartender.
No, I'm gonna start to squeeze them because the plate's getting kind of full.
Okay, we're gonna
Come on over here.
Okay. There's Geoff doing the lime.
Let me do one at a time to make sure that we get everything.
All the goodness in it.
Yeah. And
so. Oh, it's a juicy one. Look at that.
So now
I have this thing where I told Geoff that I like old limes because You know, the young ones have too much hair.
And I agree.
we don't like hairy limes at all.
No, don't. No.
We like our limes bald and juicy.
Know how to take care of themselves.
Exactly. That's right.
You know, the older ones know how to take care, you know. So after I do all of this,
Okay.
what is the next step that you're going to do?
Well, the next step is we're going to cut up the onion.
Okay, I'll take care of that.
Okay. So, and then we'll put the onion in it and so we're just showing Geoff. Oh, yeah. Yo, you want me to throw them? I'll throw them out. I'll throw them out.
No, I was just putting them right in here.
I know. Just...
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, squeeze out all that juice.
See, so I'm dealing with 1/2 first because I know that this is a lot of.
There we go. Oh, listen to that. Listen to the juice. Screech. It's like a wet fart. so we just.
Bad indigestion there, I take it.
And see, the lime is the best part of turkey souse or any kind of souse. You can souse anything. You can souse chicken, turkey, pig feet. I mean, you know, and ribs. There's rib souse. There's.
What is the difference between chicken soup and chicken souse? And the souse, it has more flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It has, if I were to best describe it, it has much more flavor. That's added in. It's drinking the broth is a great taste
Oh yeah.
and
broth.
very filling just by itself. You will not leave any broth. If you leave broth, it was not seasoned very well.
Yeah.
So because the sauce automatically means that it's got a good amount of seasoning. And that really brings out the flavor of the meat.
Look how Jeff's just massaging that lime though. Yeah, he's just like rubbing it. You know what I mean? And rubbing it till all that juice comes out. It's like, that's lime. I know that lime loves you. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the lime too.
Yeah, oh yeah, that lime just loves you. It's like, juice me. Juice me, Geoff. Juice me.
You kind of like got me into this turkey souse. There was this little place that we would go downtown, West Bay Street.
Oh, CJ's.
Bay Street.
Yeah.
Into town, yes.
Yeah, that's on Bank Lane and Bay Street. Yeah.
And you would always order your turkey souse. I would always order chicken. Because there is a spot that's further down, that's in East Bay Street, that has the best chicken souse. And when I was
what's it called?
oh my goodness, I gotta get you that. It is. I don't want to say it's like a souse house, but you can't miss it. People talk about it a lot, but when I was working as an assistant at an architect's office, after a late night, you go into work, and nothing like a chicken souse to get rid of your hair of the dog that bit you.
Yeah, we know.
So to keep that in mind, that's another reason, another use for souse. It's a wonderful meal that's not heavy, and it.
I love watching Geoff in the kitchen. Sorry.
Once you feel that, it's filling. It's hot. It's hot, and so you can only imagine you want to be in a situation where you can digest that and stay cool for a little bit after you eat it. But a pot like this, it will serve us 2-3 nights, huh?
Yeah. We'll get a couple of meals out of that, definitely. But maybe 4 or 5 meals. Yeah.
No, I'm kind of feeling kind of hungry. Maybe 2.
Maybe 2. I'm feeling kind of hungry too, so I know exactly what he's talking about. Maybe it will be 1.
We had to wait to do this at night, because of the heat.
It was so hot.
Yeah, the humidity this summer has been something of really impressive heat.
Climate change. It's definitely a evidence of climate change. You know, they may not feel it up there in New York, but if you come further closer to the equator, you feel that climate change. It's real.
And keep in mind, you also want to come to the Bahamas because Cable Beach, come to the Cable Beach area, because the beach is nearby. It's in walking distance.
Yeah, we're like 5 minutes away from the beach, babe.
Exactly.
Maybe even less than that.
Exactly.
You know?
And we did an episode at Marley Resort, which is not far from here. So everything is kind of in walking distance. So when you're hot like this, you definitely want to be able to get to the beach, get to some water,
get to some beer. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We've been also doing wine.
Wine. Oh yeah, we're drinking wine tonight. You know what I mean?
Wine is a nice,
cool, light.
Very light.
Very light, like this one, like this. You
white
know,
wine.
this,
Wine.
yeah, that's a white wine. That's Chardonnay. You know, and it's nice for during the summer. You know, you want to stay cool. You want to eat healthy during the summer. You don't want to eat heavy. So it's good to have, you know, or have like what do you call, like those wine coolers.
Yes.
You know, you can get those at Liquid Courage, which is also here in Cable Beach. There's 2 Liquid Courages here at Cable Beach because they know where the people are.
One before you get to Bahamian, and the other one that is before you get to Sandyport.
One as you enter Cable Beach and one as you exit Cable Beach. You know what I mean? So
you know.
Yeah.
And you will.
They want to keep Cable Beach citizens happy.
Absolutely. Keep them calm.
Keep them calm too.
Keep them very calm. Yeah. And relaxing. Liquid Courage is also open on a Sunday.
Oh yeah.
It's open on Sundays. But here we go. See, now we're really getting, and I'm trying to get some of the pulp.
Yeah, the pulp is good because it boils.
That's what the squeezing really does. Is to really kind of like loosen up some of that pulp.
Yeah, you know how to squeeze that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's nice, baby. Yeah, keep it up. Yeah. You can get a little prize tonight.
I get a little prize. I'm looking forward to it. I'm all excited now.
Yeah, I'm just sexy.
Oh, so are you, baby.
Get your little prize.
Oh, thank you, baby.
It's my Geoff. I like to tease him.
I worked hard to be called my Geoff.
You are my Geoff.
Yes.
There's only one Geoff.
Yeah. Just letting people know I had to work hard. I had to work hard. I
had to work hard too.
You had to work hard?
Yeah, I had to work hard.
Yeah, you know how y'all women go now. Y'all know y'all like y'all independence.
Yeah. Yeah, men like their independence too.
No, we're talking about women though.
No.
What? Who are you talking about? You talking about us?
Look, we can appreciate. Look, like I said, I wanted a woman like yourself, intelligence and able to handle, be quick on her feet. Got to be able to please me, of course.
Yeah, and I wanted the same thing. We both found each other.
Yes, we did. Have the similar backgrounds.
That's right.
That shocked me.
Went to the same colleges.
AIU. In Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
Buckhead.
That's right. We both went there.
Both went
but
there.
At different times.
Different times. Now, I'm slightly older.
Yeah. So
I'm older.
I'm slightly younger.
That's right.
But you've had your job, what, 10 years, 11 years?
I was working for 10 years over in the States.
Before that? Oh, I was just talking, just the job here.
Oh, the job here?
Yeah,
11 years.
Here. 11 years, that's no joke.
Yeah, 11 years is no joke. It's hard.
Here, very competitive because we have a small nation.
Yeah.
So, the competition is rough.
Yeah. You got to be the best of the best and get into the top, and
even then.
And even then, you got to know somebody.
Well put, baby.
That's right.
Well put.
If you don't know anybody, boy, this town is rough. They could shut people out like crazy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And and everyone goes through it to one extent or another.
Exactly.
One extent or another. So when they see someone else going through it, there's just this little wicked smile.
Like,
It's your turn.
yeah.
You know what? I've been through that.
That's right.
Oh, I ain't going through that. I'm gonna go through it through you.
Yes.
You gonna remind me of that.
Yeah,
I'm
everybody
telling
gotta
you,
get a
it's
couple
no joke.
licks in there.
Oh,
You know?
a couple of licks. Yeah, put the boot in.
Thank
Put a boot in. I'm telling you, it's no joke. Oh, here we go. We're coming down to the
Look,
last two.
Jeff is down to the last two. Look at him.
I like cutting onions.
Look at him.
I like cutting onions. You know, I think that, let me tell you, a fresh salad that would go well with this is tomato and onions,
Oh,
just
yeah.
cut up. Now, you want to spend extra, you can put the cucumber in, and you know how to dress it up. But basically, the tomato and onion salad is, you got to put lemon juice on it, salt or pepper, and that would be very refreshing. Some people don't like onions, so you might want to make them real thin or cut them real small so they don't disturb you. And if they, they disturb you, then you can't eat it. But for the most part, tomato and onions, and very enjoyable, like right before something like this, because this takes a while to cook. How long would you say turkey sauce takes to cook, Lil?
It'd probably take like maybe about 2 hours to like really get a good boil
Good.
in there. So yeah, we could definitely go. We could watch a movie. We can like watch like Deadpool or Deadpool 2 or 1 or 2 or
I thought, I saw
House of Cards. We can go watch
House of Cards, the British version.
The British version.
The British version, because we know
Not
Kevin Spacey done messed up the American version. So.
Kevin Spacey
He messed that American version up.
of House of Cards.
Yeah, he did some antics off camera that kind of like. But they watched the British version to really get an understanding of the Bahamian system, because we follow that system.
And
government.
That'll explain why the people in the House of Assembly carry on the way that they carry on.
Exactly. It is historical that it happens that way.
And all of it came from Rome. No, it's in there, babe.
Okay.
You got it in there.
Oh, good.
You're such a perfectionist. I love that, though.
Oh,
You
baby.
know.
We'll
Look
make
at,
sure. There we go.
look at that. The last two lines.
The last two, and then I'll bring over the onion, and I'll cut the onion. And so this is something basically. This is one aspect. I'm gonna be honest with you. One aspect of our relationship I enjoy is when we've cooked quite a few times, but we haven't filmed it. And I enjoy that kind of like that cooking, the sous chef part.
The intimacy of
The intimacy.
the,
It's very
the intimacy.
It is intimate.
It is intimate.
That's right.
It is most intimate.
See, most women do like to watch a man in the kitchen cooking. It's really a turn on. So, no, yeah.
I need to do it more. I did not.
You're good in the kitchen.
When I was in the U.S., I spent more of my time with education and then learning how to cook.
Yeah, me too.
So we're both in the same. Well,
boat.
you know more about cooking than I do. I give you that. I would not have thought about doing turkey sauce. Once you said, "Hey, you know how to do turkey sauce," and then you broke it down for me. Look, these are the steps. So keep in mind, bachelors out there, bachelorettes who don't cook much, you definitely it would be something that you could cook on a Sunday and have throughout the week. If it's just you.
And you can heat it up in the microwave. Look at it. See? The last two lines are gone.
You can take it to work, have it for lunch at work,
Jeff.
have it for dinner. Before you get tired of it, it should still be,
You could even freeze it too.
You can freeze it for another time. It is definitely, it really keeps.
Yeah.
And
this is also the same recipe that you can also use for boiled fish, for what else? You can even do stew fish
yes.
like this too. You just have to brown your flour.
Right.
Right.
So, you brown your flour. How do you brown your flour?
You get brownie. It's a bottle. It's a little bottle of that I'll show you when we go to the grocery store again.
Okay.
And you just use regular Robin Hood flour, and you
Okay.
put the flour in the pot with with butter, not margarine, because we don't know what margarine is. Flies don't even eat margarine, but you get butter like parquet.
Butter.
Butter.
go.
And you you melt the butter in the pot with the Robin Hood flour.
Right.
And there's Jeff over there being all industrious. And you brown it down there, and then you put the browning on there, and that will create your gravy that you need for
Now
your
the browning
fish.
is liquid.
Yeah, it's a liquid.
It's a liquid.
It's like Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, that.
Worcestershire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got
The
you.
Worcestershire sauce. Yeah.
I got you.
What you do? You cutting the?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut up I'm gonna chop off the two ends, and
Oh.
then I'm gonna begin.
Okay. There we go. There we go.
Okay. And we got a nice size onion. And this was all part of the price of the $10.36.
Yeah. Yeah. This is all these ingredients came to $10.36, $11.12 in total. That's including VAT. And now we are making a nice souse that will last us for a couple of days with one meal, or however hungry we are.
However hungry we are,
Yeah.
you know. And like I said, it's a beautiful night. It's a full moon.
Very full moon.
You know, I wanted to make sure that I get this brown. Make sure I get all of that off.
Those onions aren't making you cry?
No, I don't know. I really enjoy onions. I
You know,
think it's my father enjoyed onions, and I think I got it from him. Because there's no one who I recognize who into onions, and he would just slice up some onions like I do, and you know,
fry them down, and that's
oh, it ain't no frying. Eat them fresh.
Eat them fresh?
Eat them fresh.
Oh.
I know. I got peculiar little appetite when it comes to like certain type of veg. And
You know, Queen Elizabeth doesn't like onions.
well, you know.
I know. God save the Queen.
You got that right.
That's right.
You got that right.
Too
You
funny.
know, well, we're looking forward to making sauce for her relatives.
Yeah.
We can make a turkey sauce for her relatives.
That's
They
right.
might not oppose onions,
That's right. Yeah.
you know. And this is a white onion.
Yeah, very white. Look how white that is. Is it a white onion or a yellow onion?
Yellow?
Yellow? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or- We like the purple ones too, you know?
Yeah, they're priced slightly higher.
Yeah, that's
So we really wanted to stay within a budget to show that you know, this is really affordable.
I think these onions are grown in the Bahamas because for some reason we do grow like really big vegetables. For some reason, I don't know.
Oh, the sun.
It's it's
You
gotta
got
be the sun.
you got the sun, you know, and I wanna.
Did you see how big this onion is? Yeah, because it's just.
Yeah, this knife is a small knife because otherwise I would have cut it straight down.
You're doing okay because it'll go right into the pot
And melt down.
and just melt down.
And you definitely want the flavor. Like I said, it won't taste oniony. It looks oniony, but it's not gonna taste oniony.
Yeah.
It's gonna blend in.
With the lime.
With the lime is gonna take over. And then whatever you put like on top of like the Scotch bonnet or goat pepper, and you got the allspice in there, so that's gonna bring all of that out.
There you
Okay,
have it.
okay.
So now you can throw the onion
Throw the onions in.
on top of the
Okay,
on top of the.
here we go.
There you go.
It is a
Because we're gonna mix it all around with the lime and the onion.
okay. Let me hold that for you.
Okay.
What's it? Wash.
Yeah, go ahead. And here's the.
Thank
Here's
you.
the.
Okay. Here we go. And you're taking over from here, right, babe, love?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Or you
Yeah.
want me? I can mix it.
Yeah. Go ahead and mix it.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah. Very cool. Because it's slotted. It's a slotted spoon.
Slotted spoon.
So yeah, you can
So that it doesn't catch the lime
and throw the lime out.
and
yeah.
throw the lime all over the place.
Mhm.
So we're doing it like this.
Mhm.
This is
Just and get all the onions. Whoops.
all right. Don't worry, leave that. I'll get that later. That was, there we go.
Way past the 5-second rule.
Yeah.
If we had a dog would have eaten it by now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We work. Ooh, this is a lot of lime in here.
Yeah, you see that, baby?
Yeah.
Now wait till that starts to boil and stuff.
That's
Huh? Nice. Look at that. There you go. There you go, baby.
Here it is.
Mhm.
Try not to make too much of a mess. How long do we let this sit for?
You know, we could put it in the fridge and let it sit for, I don't know, maybe what, 15 minutes?
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll, you know, if you want to, what we could do is we could cut up the pepper
Okay.
and the allspice, and also mix it in with the mix in the pepper and the allspice with the you know, so it can have the full seasoning.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So
the-
it will really take.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna rush through the description of what we're gonna do after all that 15 minutes.
Mhm.
So here's the pot. We're gonna fill with water to how much? Up to
Maybe about. We'll fill it up to about maybe half.
Okay.
Like maybe about right here to give it enough room to boil.
and then that'll boil for 2 hours, and then you let it sit for a little bit,
Yes.
and then we'll have it.
Exactly.
So
Mhm.
cheers to you all.
Cheers to you all.
May your wonderful meal, whether it's alone or with the one that you love, is
Yeah.
as beautiful and keeps in your fridge. You know how to freeze it,
Yeah.
and it lasts you for days.
That's right.
So until episode 17, this is Geoff.
And this is Gina, and we will see you all in episode 17.
And from the Bahamas, wherever you are in the world, we look forward to seeing you, and maybe even cooking some turkey sauce for you.
Exactly.
That's an invitation.
Come see us in Cable Beach.
In Cable Beach.
That's right.
Okay, take care.
All right, bye-bye.